Done. All right. We should have audio now on the Facebook stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till it catches up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Yes, I hear now.
Woohoo! Yay! All right.
Are you sure I don't hear you?
So. Woohoo!
Okay.
Success. All right,
Wow.
redo. It's okay. We only missed
Everything that I said.
how many minutes have we been live?
Now that you can hear me,
We only talked for 14 minutes with no audio. It's no problem.
I just
we can
laid
just-
out the whole weekend for you guys, and you couldn't hear it all.
You're not center again, by the way. Other.
Well, that's because I'm out of this frame.
So,
Craziness.
welcome to Corvander's Grill, where we are cooking up all the things. And we have Steve with us. We were also just talking about what the weekend looked like, and in particular last night at the superhero activation night, which I'm going to let Lavander talk about.
Or you can talk about it, Corey. I talked about 14 minutes of it and nobody heard. I'm done. So over.
But they didn't hear you, and now they want
The
to
weekend's
hear
over
you.
with. A thing happened. Superheroes were there. We got activated. It's done. Next. No, I'm just kidding.
We had some amazing performers. Local performing artists came together. It was in support of a local nonprofit, the Uproar Project, and it was all created by Lavander, who created his Superhero Awakening group, which you should definitely check out and join, where he showcases local nonprofits and let you know how you can get involved with them and support the community. And last night was all about showcasing some local healers, performers, bringing people together. Yes, my amazing mom hopped on the stream here and is with us and is letting us know that she was the one to save the day and let us know our audio was not here. So now, if you would like, Mom, you can hop out of the Zoom with us and just enjoy it on Facebook.
Or you can see it.
Or you can turn on your camera and join us in the Zoom.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can do that too.
now
But
that-
try leaving the Zoom meeting and then just watching on Facebook, and then you can hop back in if you want to give us any more messages or post in the chat.
I got hearts. Oh, baby Troy. Shout out, baby Troy. Thanks for hopping on.
Yeah.
If Troy, if you want, hop into the Zoom. You can jump on camera with us and just join in on the conversation. The Zoom link should be in the description as well. I would love to see your face because you've been up to some amazing things that I'm super proud of you for. So yeah, feel free to hop on the Zoom and share and talk with us and anybody else. I'm just so happy people can hear me and hear my voice now. Now that we got the sound and audio.
Yay!
This is good. Okay.
Tell them more about the activation night, Lavander.
Activation night, yes. So I'll recap activation night again. If you weren't able to attend yesterday's event for Superhero Awakening activation night, it was the night for creativity, artistry, live music. We had vendors, and we had healing going on, meditation, sound healing. It was phenomenal. We had the Culture Rose off of Lantana and Dixie. So next month. It's going to be every month on the 21st of every month. And it was a very beautiful event. You can check a bit of a recap of the live feed in the Superhero Awakening Collectively group. And go to events and look at the last event that we just posted, and you can see the live. But I mean, it was such a beautiful flow. We had local artists like Marley Jade, Taz Nova, Rachel Graham, Jai, founder of the Uproar Project. Shout out to the Uproar Project for all that they're doing inside the community. Thank you, Jai, Talia Allen, for really taking a stand on peaceful activism and artistry in our community. It's really cool because we raise money, through admissions for this event to donate to organizations like the Uproar Project, and it's awesome to see the people who came together and wanted to be a contribution and donate it, and they got cool prizes. So, thanks to also all our practitioners and people who donated for the event. But it was just a really fun night just to gather and mingle with people and see some familiar faces, and everyone to come under one roof to get activated and spiritually lifted and raise our vibrations together. And there was a bomb. When I say bomb, not like there's a bomb in the building type thing. Corey's giving me weird side eyes. There was a bomb meditation. Keegan Mills, she killed it. She killed it. Everybody was murdered for meditation. No, I'm just kidding. No, she did an amazing job, and everyone left feeling so activated, feeling so great, and lifted. And to hear the feedback that I got, it was awesome. So every month I want to bring this to people and have people feel leaving like they are refreshed, recharged, activated, and ready to take on the world. Because we're all superheroes. Yeah. Oh, baby Troy. Thank you for all your love. So that was, some of activation night, and I had some great friends I got to go. Corey was there. He was in support also of his wife's new business, an Etsy store, Witch Hazel Magic, which is awesome. And Sabrina makes these handcrafted bottles, which you see us drinking on camera from time to time while I'm bringing it up.
Gotta hydrate.
Hydration, yes. Gotta stay hydrated. She made this bottle, custom, just for me, with X-Men and Marvel characters. I love superheroes. She also makes bath soaks and also incense blends that are to die for. We're killing people with meditation and incense blends. It's a murder channel. No, I'm just kidding. But no, they're really amazing, the incense blends. I love. And I think she sold a great amount the other day of her morning meditation. If ever you
That's
guys
my favorite.
Go check out her Etsy at Witch Hazel Magic. Check out Corey's #1 favorite, morning meditation. Check out my #1 favorite, which is the astral travel.
That's my other favorite, my second favorite.
They're phenomenal blends. So yeah, it was really cool this weekend.
And also her altar cloths too. Those are really cool. If you have an altar where you have some candles, or where you like to burn some incense, or you put your crystals out, or even maybe just an altar honoring loved ones with some photos on it, something like that. She makes custom altar cloths that are really cool. I wish I had pictures ready to show you. Probably another week.
Yeah, I was we'll pull up some pictures or whatever. But
Her
yeah,
Etsy, by the way, if you do check it out, does not have everything on it yet, but you can send us a message. So she's also on Instagram.
The
and
Etsy is growing.
Yes, she is going to be adding more of her things to her Etsy store.
Yeah, so good. And what's going on with everyone else this weekend? Did everyone have a good weekend? I don't know who's on, because desktop does not show me who's on, so I can say hi to people. But hi, everybody. Hey, everybody. How was your weekend, Corey?
My weekend was great. It was my birthday last week.
What? Corey had a birthday.
Happy
We should
birthday,
recap
me.
Your birthday, because I think last week we was telling people about your birthday because last Monday your birthday was Wednesday.
Well, I'm still actually. I posted something on my Facebook page, which you might have seen. I requested if anyone wants to celebrate me, the best way to do that would be to donate to Charity Water, which is an awesome nonprofit. And I have a little link of a campaign that I created for them. You can go to. Actually, I probably could just post it right in this.
Troy
It's
says,
wa-
"Help me get on." Is he in the waiting room?
No.
Troy. The if you click inside the description of the live, there's a Zoom link in it. I'll also repost it really quickly here in the comments.
Tell him to make sure his name.
Yeah, make sure your name says Troy, or if you have a chance to change it.
Yeah, I just posted it in the comments as well. Click that link and the password is in there, and then make sure your name is set up so that we can get you inside the Zoom chat. But Corey, yeah, you were talking about Clearwater. Clearwater?
Charity Water.
Charity Water. Excuse me.
So yeah, you can actually go to water.u, the letter U, activist.org. The letter U, activist.org. And that should go straight to the campaign that I set up. I'm going to see if I can put that on the screen in a minute here. But yeah, they're an amazing organization. Actually, that might be a good thing to do in a little bit if we're, if no one else is hopping on after Troy. We could show a video. Oh, we have Steve as well. That's right, Steve. You can hop back on if you'd like to chat. I know.
I'm not for sure which one Steve is.
The one whose camera's been disabled.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Wait, it shouldn't be.
It came up.
When I just turned it off while Levander was talking about his activation night.
No worry.
So this Charity Water, though, is doing a bunch of cool things. And
100% of your money goes to providing water for people who need it, because 1 out of 10 people in the world do not have access to clean water. And I forget the exact stat. I think it's over 1,000 children per day die of lack of water or sanitation. And this is an amazing thing. The organization fundraises from other private donors to fund their operations costs. And so when you donate as a person just giving through the normal methods, 100% of that goes to providing water to someone in need, and they actually track all of their giving, so you can see who you're helping, what communities around the world. They take pictures, they document the process, they put it on a map. You could actually, one day potentially go see the people that you've helped. So it's really amazing, I think, what they're doing and making it easy for people to make a difference in the world. About $40 provides water for one person. So you can also give monthly, like I do. Whatever you can afford, even just $5 a month makes a difference. That adds up, and you'll get to see the impact that you make.
I didn't know about this organization until Corey brought it to my attention. And there's still a lot more I want to learn about it, just because it's crazy. The thought of that we live in such a free, nation, a blessed nation, to where we do have abundance of running water and abundance of running, clean, sanitized water, and there's countries who don't have that. there's people in our world who still don't have safe water to drink, and people are dying because they don't have an essential and basic necessity. Like, that's crazy. It blows my mind. Like, how is this possible? And why are we not doing more to make sure everyone has clean water? So, I have not donated yet, but I get to donate. I should probably do that right this second, which would be awesome.
Woo!
But yeah, we need more attention on organizations to take part and to provide, clean water for just people in our world, our neighbors, our, humankind. Like, it's crazy that that's even a thing. But it takes people getting involved and getting serious that, like, these are the types of changes we want to see in our world. So we all get to do our part. We all get to, step into community and, help our fellow neighbors, our fellow brethren. And like, these are ways that we can grow together. I feel like these are things that can, like, mend, international, disputes or international, like, adversities or whatever. Like, so many more things we can do. So, yeah, that's charity water. Charity water. Charity. Go and donate on charitywater.com.org. What is this site, Corey?
You can go to water dot letter U activist.org.
Water
Dot.
U dot
Not dot, just uactivist.org.
U activist.org. Boom. Alright. It's in my it's not in my description, but it's in the comments.
There's some educational materials on their website. You can learn about their work. You can learn about the impact that donating will have. There's some videos there. You can get involved further if you'd like to. You can sponsor, like, a whole well in a community. You can look at the map of where they work and see what projects have already been created. I believe it's about 12 million people that they've, or almost, that they've already. Troy is in the waiting room.
Yay! Baby Troy finally made it. Wait, do you have sound on yours? So we can hear him?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
While we're getting that up, I just want to talk about Steve for a second.
Hi, Troy.
He's sitting behind a guitar, and he's a Hall of Fame rock and roll star, for those who don't know. And Steve plays a mean guitar. If you ever need him for an event, Steve's your guy to go to. Baby Troy! Hi! Oh, look at you. I can't hear him.
There we go. Oh, wait, hold on. He's coming out the headphones. Let me do this. Let's see if that. One more time. Can you say something else, Troy?
Hello?
Yeah! There you are.
Hi!
Hi, Troy.
What's going on?
Oh my gosh. We're just enjoying, we're just hanging out and catching up, talking about our weekend. Corey just had a
I love
birthday.
the conversation we guys are having.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And where are you at right now?
I'm home.
You're home? I know you were doing some traveling. Weren't you doing some traveling and a photo shoot and all these other amazing cool things? I've been... did I lose him?
No? Can you, Troy, do you hear Lavander?
I feel like it's lagging or something.
Oh, maybe if are you still watching on the Facebook? Maybe just turn that one off and only talk to the Zoom. think that'll help. Yeah, the Facebook, there is a lag, so it's not conducive to having a conversation with someone. But thankfully, you're right here in the Zoom with us, real-time audio.
Yeah.
It's like a library, but it's
You'll probably have to turn off the Facebook one while you're, and just turn the volume up on whatever device you're connected through, if it's a laptop or.
That's so awesome.
But hopefully that does the trick.
Perfect.
what do you do? What do you do? It's good to see all you fresh faces.
Yeah, great to see you.
So happy to see you. Troy. We I don't know if you caught the part about the superhero activation night that I was speaking about earlier from this weekend. So it's a night of creativity, art, music, crafters, vendors, and just anything creative that I want to bring into the space. And you, my friend, are a complete fashion icon in my eyes and many others I know of. And I would love to see you be part of in that space of Superhero Awakening Activation Night, and really bring in some fashion and your artistry as well.
Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. I really hate that this thing is lagging. It's upsetting me. It's still lagging. You're still talking.
Oh no. You can't turn off the other one, the Facebook one?
It's off. Oh, is it playing on the laptop in the background?
Maybe.
Oh, hold on. Oh my god.
That should do the trick. If you click through the laptop, then yeah, it's probably still playing. Yay!
Yes.
I'm like, oh my god, this is driving me insane.
That's so funny.
No, but that's super dope. What night is that again? I'm sorry.
What did he say?
It's gonna be the 21st of each month.
21st of each month.
So it was last night was the first official
Absolutely.
activation night.
How was that?
It was great. There were performing artists. There was an amazing meditation held by Keegan. There was
Marley, she performed, she sang. So did Jai did some spoken word and performance. Tass Nova, Rachel Graham, another local artist, Kelly Taylor, all performed and did their artistry as well.
Oh my
And
god, that sounds like so much fun.
it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It is a space definitely made for you, for sure. So I want to see you there.
I definitely get to come out.
Yeah, I would love that. And Nicole Amelia, who's the owner of the space, it's a beautiful setup, and you're welcome to host events and stuff there as well too. Maybe we can do some fashion. Oh, we can do like a fashion show type. Oh my gosh, Troy.
That would be dope. We gotta hang out.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm gonna definitely hit you on your little inbox thing after the.
You gonna slide in my DMs? That would be cool. Yeah, absolutely. I would love to connect and talk about that and really create some cool events and stuff for sure. So
Yeah, no, that sounds like good stuff. That sounds like community building and connection and all that good stuff. So we need
absolutely.
more of that.
Oh, thank you. That's so good. What's going on in your world? Because I see a lot of movement going on your page. I know Anthony's been doing a lot of your photography, and it's your posts are like so inspiring and powerful.
Yeah, thank you. Just been working. You know how I go, working and school. So trying to juggle the two.
Yeah. I like how modest you are about it always.
I mean, cause it's fun. It's like work to me. It's like art.
Yeah,
It's really fun.
so good. I wish I can throw some of your pictures up right now so people can see.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, your pictures are so good, Troy.
No.
I love them.
But you guys can go look at them now, but you don't have to post them up here.
Fine, we'll do that. I'll post your link into the comments.
What is there? Where do you primarily have them on? Instagram, Facebook?
So there's some on Facebook. There's some on Instagram. I have like this little book that's gonna come out pretty soon with like pictures of me. So that's what I'm working on now.
Ooh,
Nice.
that sounds exciting.
Yes.
Sounds
No.
really exciting. When's this book supposed to launch and happen and drop?
I'm giving you guys way too much already.
Oh, so we're getting like the first like inside scoop, like the. All right now, we're like the TMZ of Facebook right now.
This is
You heard it here first, folks.
Great.
And like I said earlier, I love the conversation about the water thing. Like that's really necessary and a huge topic.
The charity water.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so amazing. Corey's been promoting and advocating charity water for his birthday for people to make donations, and it's so needed. So needed.
Yes, thank you for caring. A lot of people don't seem to care if it's not in their own backyard, so I think
Because they're not going through it, so it doesn't really matter to them at this point.
Yeah.
yeah,
It matters.
absolutely. And I know that there are a lot of people who do care, which is awesome. And it's really cool as well to know, like when I hear people say like, what can I do to make a difference, that this is a real intangible way where it's not just some giant organization that you give money to and you just go, well, I hope it made a difference. Where here you can like track exactly what they're doing with it and what impact you specifically have made, which is so cool.
Yeah. No, totally. It's heartbreaking to see the ones who don't want to help, who can.
Yes, so anyone who wants to contribute even a little bit, even $5 makes a difference. You can go to water.uactivist.org. That's you with the letter U. Uactivist is a site I haven't actually built yet, but that is a vision of mine to put together social issues that I can advocate for, things like providing water to people in need, or anything else, right? Not just water, but healthcare, food, supplies, anything that makes an impact, whether in the States or abroad, wherever we can, through nonprofits, through government, whatever methods, support with creating real change in the world.
Absolutely. I think
That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal.
we definitely need more advocacy, on these things, because people don't really pay attention to what doesn't directly affect them. And we look at, this global pandemic in like the same way. People just in the United States, we're states apart, and some people still think that, oh, COVID's a myth because it hasn't directly affected their friends or their family, or someone that they know, until it impacts and it happens to them or someone they know, then it's like, oh well, now it's real. And it's like we don't have to wait all the time until it gets to us. Like there's a bigger world outside of our little county, our little city, our state, and even our nation. There's how many other countries in the world, and like things are happening all over. And I feel like United States, more than any other country, not any other country, more than most countries, we focus on our bubble. That we're the greatest nation and what's going on here, and we aren't mindful too that there's a world outside of the U.S. So I think we get to really bring more advocacy to a lot of pressing issues and topics that's outside of our vision and scope.
Love that. Yeah, I anytime anyone wants to join us on office hours, I know that's one of the reasons I love what you're doing, Lavander, with the Superhero Awakening project, in that you are giving a voice and a platform for nonprofits to get recognized, for people to be aware of what's going on in their own community as well, because it's awesome when we can be involved right here in our own backyard and see, make an actual impact in our community by giving our time, resources, money, whatever we can give. And I also think it's like, to me, every human is equal. So if I can give a certain dollar amount, whether it's $1 or $10 or $100, to know that, okay, I can give it to organization 1 that's going to help 10 people, or 2 that's going to help maybe I won't help any one person, but it'll support adding up. It's like I'm going to put the money towards the things where I know it's going to make the biggest impact. So I'm always looking for organizations that are doing amazing good, and anyone who has any, feel free to post them in the comments or come on the Zoom, talk about it. I'm always loving to hear what amazing organizations are doing in the world.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, it doesn't take much. Like the dollars add up. So if you're giving $1 and another person gives $2, it's all going to add up. So I feel like people could we can all do more in terms of community and like just being a contribution. Like, how can we help someone else other than just ourselves?
Yeah.
Like, I want to help, our famous guitarist Steve over there with, he's a Hall of Fame guitarist.
This is how lies get spread.
How to make Steve famous.
I think it's awesome what you guys are doing. So, especially like getting the word out about those organizations too, because we can do our part and just be done with it, but we can also spread the word so that everybody can chip in, and it can be like an exponential difference that happens. So.
Yes. Wait, how do I... Wait, yes. I have to do it like this. Tell me if this works.
Oh, wait.
Let's try it.
Trey, look at these cool little things we got.
Yes.
Did it come up on your screen?
You can't see them.
Oh, he can't see it inside of the Zoom. It's only on the Facebook.
Oh, darn.
Well, guys, this was so much fun, and I'm definitely going to support you guys, but I have to go.
Oh, thanks, Troy.
Thanks for jumping on.
Lavander, I'm going to hit you up.
Yes, please do. Let's connect. Let's work on some things, and I'd love to take you through and show you the space. And next week we do this every Monday, so
Stop by any Monday you'd like to connect.
Also, we gonna form something, because I got something cooking, but I gotta go.
Ooh,
Awesome.
Okay.
Can't wait to hear about it.
I'm so excited. I love you.
Yay, that was
Seems like a
great.
cool guy, man.
Troy's great. Thanks, Troy.
Troy's like 2 years old and doing like all these amazing things. He's such a great.
It's only 2 years.
Yeah, he's only like 2.
2 going on 3. He's an old
2-year-olds.
soul, that
Yeah.
Troy.
What? I met him in 2018, and he was still in high school, and it was his senior year, and that was when he stepped foot into gratitude training
Mm.
with my team, and he's.
Oh, he was on your team?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even connect the dots on that. That's awesome.
Troy was on my team, and such amazing, like, powerful, wise young man. He has so much to give to others in the world, and I can't wait to see, like, what he creates. Like, well, he's already creating, great things, but I can't wait to see, like, where it all goes. Like, follow his little life journey.
Mm.
So
Yes.
sweet too.
Wait, there it is. I'm looking for excuses to use these little things. I got a bunch more, but
Now that we know that they work, that's so cool. That is so awesome.
we've had several people who, by the way, who have been joining the waiting room. We have some iPhone users. We got call-in user 1 has just joined the waiting room. But unless we know that you're coming on from the chat, we will not be admitting anyone because we've had lots of random people jump on. We had about 20 people all at once get on that were just looking to cause some trouble. So if you would like to hop on camera, just go ahead and post in the comments, and then we can know that you're jumping in, and we'll let you in.
Yeah. Point of the matter is just, comment that you want to hop on live with us so that we know who's hopping on live, and make sure your name shows up inside the Zoom so that we can admit you into the group. So, simple as that. But yeah,
Yes.
how many
All-
others do you have loaded up already?
Not many. I have a ton that I have, but I just don't have them handy to go really quick. So
That's so funny.
it is what it is.
Yes.
I've got what else? When all these people were dropping in that we were not expecting, just looking to cause some trouble, I was like, "Are you for real? Are you for real?" Just like that.
That's funny. Which way do I need to look? I don't know.
Look to your left.
Are you for real?
No, other way.
Are you for real?
Other left. Wait, here we go. Other way. This way. There we go.
No,
Are
Levander,
you-
look
are
to your
you-
right.
Oh, yeah.
No, are you?
Just
No.
Levander, look to your right.
no, his left.
I gotta look to my. This is my right.
Look the other way.
I gotta look
To your,
this way.
Yeah, that's what your
Look
left.
at the TV.
To my
Oh.
left. Are you for reals?
It's interesting because when you look this way and I look at you,
Oh,
it
so
looks
we
like
should
we're
just look
looking
at each other.
Look, yes, exactly. Which is
Which
funny.
is what we're doing.
What's funny? Are you for real?
Oh, can you see my hand? No. How far am I out of my video?
Here we go.
over there?
Are you for real? Steve, you got point 2.
I
Other
am-
side. Other way.
Oh.
There you... Just put your hand in front of your face. Or right in your below your beard.
That's so funny.
You know
Alright,
what
so
it
now we
is?
know where that's at.
It's fun times.
Oh, look at that. So cool.
So great.
That's so fun.
We got this, guys. We got this. We got this.
That's
we
a
got-
really determined look on you guys' face on that, man.
Yes, we can do anything.
Look at Lavander's face. Look at
Oh, look.
Corey's face.
Corey, dap me.
Wait. Oh. Hold on. In that case, I'd have to... Alright. We got this. Boom.
Boom.
Oh, bring your hand back a little bit. Bring your fist back some.
Wait.
There you go.
Boom.
Ah, that's so cool.
love it.
I'm like all squished up inside my my camera. My body's too big for this. For those of you that are familiar, I don't know if you guys remember what bit strips are, but Bitmoji is what everybody's still. People still use Bitmojis.
Yeah, a lot of people have a Bitmoji. Most people who have Bitmoji do not know that when it first was around, it had a piece called Bitstrips attached to it.
Bitstrips was dope.
And
love Bitstrips.
yes, I was a huge fan of Bitstrips back in the day.
You could comic book your life pretty much with frames. Kind of like
Yes.
what we're doing now.
So they're bringing back. They have brought back some of those features again, which I'm very happy about. They don't call it Bitstrips like they used to. Bitmoji is now owned by Snapchat. They did away with Bitstrips many years ago, but have just kept Bitmoji around all this time. But now it is coming back little by little. I'm hopeful they're going to keep building it out. So yeah, you should definitely enable that feature if you want to make cool little things like that.
So, quick question: would you guys rather be without internet or your phone?
My phone.
I'm posting questions in the chat.
Oh,
I hate
thought you
talking
were
on.
trying to
Wait.
sabotage us. I was such
I have
a-
to be.
Like, hold on, Steve. Are
It's
you
like,
trying to like?
Steve is gonna come over here, cut off our internet, and take our phones.
Right.
When
I'm
you
not down
say
for any of that.
internet though, or phone, like, I think we got to be specific because phone has internet. So I'm getting both with a phone. So I'm assuming you just mean the phone features of a phone, like talking and texting. Is that all you're saying? Because obviously I give that up. I do not like talking on the phone.
I was like,
It's
I don't
not
think
something
you
I do
use that
very
anyways.
often. Yeah, I don't really talk or text that
I mean,
much,
I
anyways.
do, but
So I would definitely prefer to have internet and on any device. I mean, whether it's a phone without phone features or a tablet or a iPad, some sort of iPad type device or laptop, desktop. I'm going to take internet every time because I can do all the same stuff with internet that I could do on a phone. If I really want to call someone, I'll use Skype. I mean, or my Google Voice probably. But that's mostly just hooked up on my phone. I would just probably...
well, if I don't have
Or Facebook Messenger
internet,
call.
Wait, could I go elsewhere and use internet though?
I mean, I'm just.
Yeah,
I'm
this
just
is-
I guess there's so many different ways to answer this question.
This is a very poorly worded question. There's not enough information.
Damn. Okay. Sorry,
So,
viewer.
yeah,
Ask a
so-
better question next time.
All right. Oops.
Uh,
I feel like I feel like I'd rather lose. I mean, assuming this is the way I have it: internet in a household versus a phone. Right? Internet meaning like non-phone internet, like computer internet versus like using your phone.
So basically, like, so in other words,
I would take the
Assume-
home internet.
You
You
would
would
take the home internet.
I need my PlayStation. I need my gaming. Fuck the phone. If I don't have my PlayStation, that's like my everything. That's my sanity.
See, like
yeah, you could take my internet in that case. I mean, I'm assuming this is in a world where we're not even we're considering what we want, not what we need in terms of like work. Like, because obviously I work on my computer, so I need to have internet. So
Right.
if this is a real question, like, and you're like, hey, you have to decide right now, I'm like, okay, well, give me my internet because I need to work on my computer. But if we're talking like, what do I actually want?
This
Well,
is
it
life or
depends.
death.
It depends, right? Because
What
like
would you
if you
take?
have to work using internet, can you not do that on the phone?
No, I mean I could, but it's not gonna
The
be as efficient.
validity of the work that I do, no, I cannot do all of my phone.
I'm gonna probably take my phone just because I want it. I like to have
But
everything
you
I
don't-
need with me.
Talk on the phone. Not that you can't use like your camera and stuff still, but you don't.
I
What
mean,
was the question?
I probably would take the. I don't even know. It would depend. I don't. It's 50-50 for me. I'm like kind of impartial. I could do either one.
I feel like this question is a good one because
But you gotta
if
choose
you
one.
talk about being mobile, right? You talk about being mobile. Like let's say you're out and about and you're driving. You can't text no one. You can't call anyone. You can't get on any chats. You can't do anything. You're totally disconnected. Like back before cell phones and beepers came out.
Sounds kind of nice.
But Corey doesn't leave the house. So
It's true.
Well, this is not just a quarantine question, right? This is just overall. Like, let's say we're out of quarantine.
Corey still doesn't leave the house. Unless it's to the beach
Are we driving
or something outdoors, you know,
there? Are we driving
drum
there?
circles, water ceremony.
That's the only reason.
But wait a second. The phone, knowing Corey personally, and as much as he likes to take videos and pictures, he lives on that phone from that perspective. So without a phone, he wouldn't be able to do that stuff.
What if you bought a camera?
Well, Corey get to be present and enjoy the outdoors without a camera then.
But you could buy a camera.
I like how
Yeah,
this
see?
debate. I love that it's happening for me. It's like on my behalf. They're arguing the pros and cons for me. Like, which one's better for Corey? Let's have a structured debate about this.
Well, I
The only
chose
real way
mine.
to solve any problem.
We want you to have the best imaginary life possible.
That's right.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah,
Can you
can-
hear Steve come through clearly and Stephanie?
Yeah.
Cool.
But I agree. You can buy a camera. He has a GoPro,
It's true.
so you can just take his GoPro.
There's nothing like
So what we've just like figured out is he's canceling his cell service and he's just gonna go with computer.
I say we
and
should
buy a
try
camera.
this. We should test this out for a week.
Challenge. So now would be a good time to throw up the Bitmoji. We've got this. Or whatever.
I really don't think it would be that challenging to go without my phone for a week.
See? So you
I don't
would
think
give
that
up-
much would change.
It seems like to me, if you had to choose one or the other, it would be the phone. Like to get rid of the phone and keep the internet.
The most annoying part about not having a phone would honestly just be,
The apps you use
Not-
on a daily basis.
but the only one that because everything else I have kind of on my phone and my computer that I can think of in this moment anyways. So I think that the main one would literally just be my alarm.
But you have
Like-
Alexa.
Yeah, I mean,
true.
I could use Alexa, I can use Google. I have my Google Home. So that would be the only thing that would really change. And then everything else I do on my phone. Ooh, I am starting to learn a lot about, I shouldn't say a lot. I'm starting to learn about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, all that stuff. Everyone seems to be making a lot of money in this stuff. I'm committed to figuring it out. This is like only something that's been going on like a week or two where I've been kind of researching here and there, learning about this stuff. And so I have a bunch of apps on my phone that are only on my phone in terms of accessing those types of accounts, moving things around. So that would be a newer reason for me to...
Wait, you can't access those apps on desktop?
You
There has
can.
to
I
be.
just don't have it all like set up currently. So I would need to do that first before giving up my phone. But
Curry's
next
currently a
question.
day trader.
All right. Our audience is done hearing about us debate the merits of phones versus computers, as if those things were really that different.
But if they take over the earth, I'm gonna be glad I got rid of my phone versus my computer.
What's the next
So
question?
you're confirming that Earth is getting taken over?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. That's definitely
Really?
coming. The earth's gonna get taken over. Computers are gonna overthrow us.
Would I rather change my eye color or my hair color? I would probably go with eye color and make it light blue. Everyone's always like, oh, blue eyes. So I would probably do that.
Think my eyes should go. Comment what color you think
Batman or
should
Spider-Man?
change my eyes or my hair. Hair color, eye color. I would probably say eye color. I can do with some green eyes. Throw a little green in there.
Would I rather be Batman or Spider-Man?
Batman sucks. Batman's literally the worst superhero ever.
Well, that makes
He's
sense.
just a rich guy.
was
I
gonna
mean,
say Batman's
what
If
the-
the question is, would I rather have
I get this-
superpowers or be rich?
Right.
I think that's actually still like not an automatic. I'd rather have superpowers.
I would
Yeah.
automatically want superpowers.
I mean, I feel like you could just easily get rich if you had superpowers, if you just took advantage of them the right way.
This is a conversation I have all the time with people. I'm like, you're telling me.
I think it depends on what your superpower is. What if you have like a...
Like in
The question is Spider-Man,
Sky
what his
High.
superpowers are. You got
I think-
Spidey senses.
I think Batman
can-
has a superpower. I think his superpower is to make everyone else dumb down when he's around. Because it makes no sense that Batman versus Superman is a real thing. Ever. When Superman can just rip his arms off. Done with the bat.
I mean, he could just in like 1 second like
But
melt him with
Superman
his
has
laser.
a
Right.
biological
Like-
weakness to kryptonite.
Superman also has 50,000 projectile superpowers that he doesn't have to be physically in front of Batman to do anything. He has laser vision.
He can like
Silence, people. Silence. Moment of silence.
I've never understood this debate. Everyone's like, Batman's so cool because he doesn't even have superpowers and he fights bad guys. Like, Batman
Okay.
fights goons. He
So-
fights the crackhead that's down off of like
The
Flagler.
Joker is a
and,
goon. The Joker is a goon. The
and
Joker is like a goon that's a wannabe clown.
yeah, he doesn't fight like real villains.
So, Superman or Goku?
Oh, I feel like we need Jeff Bean here. I don't really.
Goku.
I haven't actually watched Dragon Ball Z.
Well,
I think that's what that's from, right? Goku's Dragon
Yes.
Ball Z.
Oh man, Corey.
I'm out of the know here.
So last week we also discovered that Corey doesn't watch Naruto. He didn't quite understand Kakashi as well, but
I mean, I know that it exists. I know what Naruto running is. I just haven't seen it. The show.
Well, don't feel alone, Corey. It doesn't come as a surprise to you guys, probably. I have not seen it either.
No, that didn't shock me at all.
that's a tough one.
Okay, wait. Would you rather lose your vision or your hearing?
Oh,
Wow.
man.
Where are these questions coming from?
My brain.
Oh no! Inside
Hearing.
the mind of something else.
I know it would be unfortunate,
Yeah,
but hearing for sure, especially since if I lost my hearing, they now have hearing implants where they could reconnect it. Just like putting the cables back in. It's like, oh, my hearing got unplugged. It's essentially the technology we have now. I mean, yeah, you can.
No, what if you didn't have that technology?
It's like if you're hearing.
So it's like complete hearing loss. No.
I mean, it's basically what happens now. Like where if my understanding is correct, which I believe it is.
But I'm saying, I think the question is though. I want to hear what you're talking about
Okay.
because that sounds really cool.
But the question is like, which one do I have to live without?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, like
I
the
got
fact
you.
that you're
I'm
not
just
But-
I'm playing by my own rules right now.
I
We lost
see.
Steve.
But I want to hear because I'm all into biohacking and all these cool technologies that we have to enhance our bodies. And people are worried about nanochips and like the government's gonna take over. It's like, well, we're already using things like pacemakers and like other type of engineering to help, or people are worried about cloning and all these other things. Like we're already using like these other type of like engineering, like and medicine to be progressive to keep people alive and healthy. So like, why are people so afraid? So what does this thing about hearing that you said we can reconnect?
So yeah, this is a topic that's very fascinating to me. All of like anything related to pushing the limits of human capability, both physically but like medically, for example, technologically. That we could talk a lot about that, but for the moment, let's just talk about hearing because that's what the question was about. So, if my I'm sure I could do a quick Google search and figure out a lot of this to confirm, but
Why you do that?
well, I was just gonna say, here's the short version. If your eardrums are destroyed or they don't work properly, they have artificial hearing. that they essentially, if I believe it, it's as if they're wiring it into your nerves using the same nerves that connect your eardrum to your brain, so that it what movie was that in? Where they showed
Alright, well,
Oh, have you in Undone on Amazon Prime?
it's a cochlear.
Cochlear implant. I'm not sure of the different types of hearing implants, but I remember when they first plug it in, it sounds like garbled, and their brain has to learn to hear it a new way. It's like because you're getting the signals right hardwired into your nerves to your brain, so it's like, but your brain is so amazing that it can quickly be able to decipher that information as voices again,
Interesting.
as if it was your own ears that was doing it. So
Huh.
I think that's really cool.
That is really cool. I don't want to have to experience that, but I would love to like learn, like see what that's like. However, I don't think I would want to lose my hearing. But then again, you said sight or hearing? Is that the
Yeah,
question?
I mean,
That's a really hard one for me.
definitely going to be hearing from me, though,
Yeah,
if I have to go without.
That's a hard one for me. Since my phone is dying, so I'm not on camera, but
Probably
I can still
sight.
put input in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would probably say sight.
You would keep or lose?
I keep my sight.
Yes.
Lose my hearing.
Me too.
See,
But
for
just the thought of losing my hearing, though, like,
I mean, it's awful, but it's, for me, that's definitely going to be.
I feel
we're-
like I would be trapped in my head.
But what about your music stuff?
I was getting ready to say for me, like that's a really hard choice because I know like just normally like we as human beings we depend a lot on sight, like everything is on sight, but if you were to lose your hearing instead of your sight, there's a lot you lose out on in terms of like people like if I had to choose, like let's just say if I chose my sight and I lost my sight, I would still always hear what people are trying to tell me, people are trying to convey to me, people are trying to, like, I could hear vocal inflections, I could enjoy and hear music and create music, I could, like, it goes on and on. When you lose your sight, when you lose your hearing and you just have sight, it's almost like being brought to the well and not being allowed to drink. That's the way I look at it.
I would
In terms
love
of interaction
to, like,
with people.
take like an experiment on that and see, like, because I did the blindfold for 24 hours, and did I just do 24 hours? How long did I do it for?
About that, I think. It was
Or
about
did I do it
24
a
hours.
weekend?
It was about 24 hours.
Why not did at least 24 hours?
You started the
Did
night
it-
before water ceremony.
I did
and
it
then
longer than 24 hours, and but I don't know if it was just.
It was
one
basically
day
like
or
you
the
started
2
a
days
Friday
afterwards.
night and you went into Saturday night.
Okay, so I did 24 hours of being blindfolded, and to me, like, being without sight, you create your own visualization. And even like now, like, I don't remember being blindfolded as not having sight. I remember seeing everything that was there.
Really?
So like, yeah, like
That's amazing.
like every interaction, everyone who I talked to, like, I don't remember it as, oh, it was, I couldn't
Because
see
you could
them.
hear.
Right.
That's what my point is.
So like, because of that, like, I can put, even like from that, I can place where everyone was standing at, like where people that were around me, in perspective to like how I heard it, versus not just like thinking like I didn't have, like during that time, that moment, yeah, I couldn't physically see it. So I don't know, it's interesting in that way, like.
But your first option was lose the hearing. So there's got to be a reason.
Only reason I say lose the hearing is because, again, it goes back to video games for me, and I can't play video games blind.
That's a good point.
There's a lot of
And
things.
you can't drive blind either.
And you can't go anywhere new and understand how to like, you can't experience anywhere new. Like,
Well, you can, just not visually.
what I mean is, I would always have to have someone.
Describe.
Yeah, like, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
That's not always true.
I could go somewhere. Like, if, let's say I went to I go to a shopping mall or something. I'm just making up a place. I was gonna say city place. Not everyone maybe knows where that is. Like, our outdoor place, which we went to for my birthday. My mom took me to Cheesecake Factory and City Place, and so I was just thinking, and I thought it was really cool. All of the new renovations they've done, all the new plants and trees around, the outdoor fountain. If I was there blind, I would have, had my walking stick or someone bring me around.
Right.
But I'm just saying, me on my own, I'd have to navigate the space myself, and all I would be doing is looking on the, like, feeling on the ground for where I'm allowed to walk. I'm not taking in anything around me necessarily. I'd be listening and enjoying the sounds of people, but I'm not seeing the scenery. And so it would just be a matter, how do I get into Cheesecake Factory safely, and then how do I even find my party? And that would be after taking some sort of transportation to get there. It's like it's like without vision, there's so much less you can do. That's why.
I mean, but I feel like even in that, like, you learn to see differently.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
that's
you're
the-
gonna learn to. I'm gonna learn to, like, experience the world around me differently with vision in my own mind. But I'm saying, like, I'm still not driving. I'm not gonna, like.
No, you're not. You're
I'm not driving.
You're definitely
I'm gonna.
not gonna drive, and I'm not getting in a car with you.
I'm also
Off the
not
place.
shopping in the same way ever again. I'm not just gonna go to a store and like even for just your essentials for life. Like, imagine going to the cereal aisle and trying to figure out which one you want to buy. Not that I eat cereal, but I'm just, as an example,
Excuse me?
a bunch of cardboard boxes in an
The
aisle.
tricks, please.
So, like, you now need people to shop for you. You could buy things
Yeah.
online.
And what if you're of? I don't know if this bears any weight on the question, but what if you're a visual learner versus an auditory learner versus
I'm
whatever?
definitely more visual than auditory. So I'd be
Uh,
fucked.
Yeah, I'm much more a visual learner. I both, but I process information a lot more quickly with having a visual.
For those that are watching right now, the question was, would you?
If you had to choose.
Yeah, if you had to choose, would you rather live without your eyesight or live without hearing? And this has spiraled into an awesome conversation and topic that I'm just going to become the OA. That's the result. So, watch me next week become the OA.
Great show on Netflix. One of my favorites. That and Dark are two favorites.
Yes.
On Netflix.
For all of you,
I would love to get the OA
but I
back.
haven't seen.
Wait, Stephanie, have you seen the OA?
No.
You ever seen any of it?
No.
Wow. Okay.
They recommended it to me a bunch of times, but I haven't seen it.
Oh my god.
So,
Well, at least you finished Dark.
The OA, if you have not watched the OA, which everyone should, it explains so much of my life. So much of my life. No, it's very, very interesting and spiritually connected. Just, I don't even know how to describe it. A bunch of awesome, like, events in the show without giving away, but
Yeah, it's hard to tell you about the show without giving it away. All I could say is that there is a girl who has gone missing, and she's been gone for 7 years. And when she went missing, she was blind. And then the show starts when all of a sudden she turns back up and she can see. That's where it starts. And wait, I have to do this. Wait. Spoiler alert. One more time.
I love it. We're getting better at this.
Wait, let's try again. You have to.
Just so you know.
That should be the cover photo from this video.
Next question.
Oh, there's more? Oh, but just to summarize, no question, I'm going without my hearing. I'm going to have to choose between hearing and vision. I can't use a laptop ever again, a TV.
Music.
I
Are
mean,
you
yeah,
willing
it
to
would
give up
suck.
music?
Either way is awful, but it's
So
not
all
even a
you have to do is
conversation.
Get rid of your hearing.
Sabrina's gonna puncture your eardrums while you're asleep.
Once again, in a real life situation, if I got rid of my ears, I could get implants to replace it. So they also have similar. It's not as easy as it is with your ears, but they have the same kind of thing, either fully fleshed out now and getting better, or on its way for vision.
Does it have anything to do with any is it with the whole 3D printing organs and all that?
That's a different conversation, but also very interesting in
Yeah.
the sense that we're to the point now where we can create organs. I mean, with 3D printer technology and bioengineering technology that we can. I mean, think about it in the future where we will be able to, let's say, eat meat that didn't come from a living thing. That was just grown tissue protein, the protein cells that are 3D printed cell by cell to create a steak, for example. And that doesn't have the same kind of impact on the planet or, the animal cruelty issues or all the... I mean, then we can even engineer it to be healthier, maybe without all the fat. I'm sure a lot of people will be up in arms about it and say that it's not natural and it's going to kill you and all these things, and it should definitely be studied to make sure it's safe, but there's no question in my mind that will be where we're headed.
Yeah.
Food
And,
replicators from Star Trek.
so go ahead and get your 3D printers now. Buy one from Amazon and just be ready.
Or if you want to really benefit from this emerging technology, invest in those companies, because there's no question they will all, be very successful once one of them really takes off with it.
Investments.
Next
Anyways,
question. Would you rather be able to breathe underwater or fly through the air?
flight, no question for me.
Yeah.
That's
I have.
Wait.
The question, just to make sure everyone could hear that, the question is, would you rather be able to breathe underwater or fly?
My answer would have been fly, but I think that would be dope if you could breathe up and withstand the pressure at any depth.
that's gonna be my question. So does a flight have a limitation to how high we can fly?
Yeah, not anywhere you
Not
can
past
breathe,
the atmosphere,
and anywhere
or
you
if
can,
You can't breathe.
anywhere you can breathe, and anywhere where it's not too cold, like the same as if you're just you can
Same
fly.
That would technically be the same for underwater then, as long
Right.
as it's not too cold for you.
And would my
But what
body
about
be
the
able to
pressure?
withstand the pressure going into extreme depths?
I think the only way that one even I would be interested at all in the underwater one is if you could withstand the depths, but even then it's still no contest for me.
To me, for me to choose the underwater one, I would have to be able to withstand depths and go at a very fast speed so I can outswim.
And that would be my next thing. Is
So I
like
can outswim.
there's a
predators.
lot of underwater
There's
creatures
a lot of underwater predators down there.
that would probably tear me apart. But I would much rather explore underwater
Yeah, me
than the sky. Now I
Well-
would love to go places and be able to fly.
Me too.
Right, that's the thing.
Well-
Imagine right now. Well, here's a question. I am presuming from this, and maybe I should ask this. If I can fly, defy gravity, I imagine I have some sort of control over my speed in doing so. That I would be going fast, or at least as fast as I want to, or can survive. I don't really know what the rules are here with this whole flight thing.
Well, that's physically possible for the human body.
Yeah,
You know?
we'll go with that. Which,
Wait, I like that you're like, flying is whatever's like possible for the human body, but flight is not possible for the human body.
Well, the only
Go outside and fly.
the only limitations on how fast you can go would be how fast before your body actually burns up from the friction of air. Like if we were in space, there's no you can go. There's no.
Yeah, there's no like.
It's not like there's a limit to how fast your body can go. What matters is how fast you accelerate, which is what creates the force on your body.
Okay, what if for the flying you can, since for the swimming your swim speed would only be what it is right now, and your flying speed is only as fast as you're running.
Okay. Do I still get out of breath, or is it like I can fly? Can withstand my running speed without getting
Birds-
tired.
But you can
Birds have
glide
to
now.
expound energy to fly.
Yeah.
Birds have to breathe too.
So I imagine you would
But
get
I don't have
tired
wings,
with-
so how am I flying?
No, you have
It's a
wings.
I have
Okay.
wings?
Now you have wings.
Oh, now I have wings. Okay, this is
You
a
have
new
wings going
question.
on your back.
Because if you're underwater and you can breathe underwater, you probably have gills. So y'all can have wings.
But what if I just pick flight because I would rather have wings because they look cooler than gills?
Whatever your why is, it's on you.
Wait,
How do you
do I
feel about
still
having
have like lungs? Can I breathe on land with my gills still?
Yes.
Okay, alright, cool. I think I'll take the gills transplant.
I mean, you still gotta wear goggles underwater.
Okay. So what
Can I
if
see
there's
underwater?
no limitations of flying or underwater, so you can go as deep as you want underwater?
And as fast as you want. 'Cause-
Sure.
'cause
I'm still picking
As fast as you
flying.
want in both.
And predators are not
Predators
a
are not an issue
factor in
underwater.
this.
You basically are just Aquaman.
Okay, alright, cool.
All right, yeah.
Or
I-
Superman,
I would
basically,
go-
but
I would-
minus the.
Well, yeah, Superman for flight.
Well, you'd be Birdman.
Birdman.
I would choose flying, for sure.
I
wanna get-
I thought that I would be flying too, but as I thought about it, the
Just Superman
underwater
going
thing
to
just
outer
seems
space.
better to me.
And you're not allowed to go outer space.
Yeah.
I don't need to go to space. I imagine being able to fly as high as you can breathe and look it down at the earth. It's like skydiving all the time without the fear of dying.
I'll just
And
skydive.
I can just go if I'm like, oh, I want to go to China right now. I have no limitation how fast I can go. You heard
So
it. You heard her
here's the
say
cool
that.
thing.
I'm like, oh, I'm in China now, and boom, now I'm in Japan.
You can
I'm
just
in Russia.
carry me. in
I'm looking at the
sky,
Eiffel Tower from.
But I can't take you down into the waters with me. So
Yeah, so how cool is it that I can fly and
For
take whoever I
friendship,
want to bring with me?
I
I
can
don't even have to be
fly.
alone. You're gonna be alone swimming in that ocean
that's okay.
with your gills that no one else has.
Me and them
But
sea
I
turtles.
will have people
No,
with me.
Steve just said he would also have gills.
Me
Okay,
and
and so
Steve
you two by
killing it
yourselves will be in the ocean, and I will take anyone with me.
But then we
Where I will be.
discover because
How would you? Would you have
there's a
superhuman
large
strength and
percent
carry
of the
people
water
with
that
you?
has not
Oh
been
my god.
discovered, and there's like a whole life form down there of like mer people.
And
Yeah.
you will be the only ones to enjoy it.
So
Well-
we get new friends.
I would
Hey,
also probably pick gills, I'm not gonna lie. I'm afraid of the ocean, but I always really am interested about the ocean.
see,
Because
I mean,
there's a
yeah,
lot more mystery and discovery in the ocean than in the sky.
if we're talking like for the good of humanity, okay, like, and I'm not being selfish here, I'd pick the ocean.
Like you know,
Because-
the balloons I could probably find down there, trading for money.
Balloons?
Doubloons.
Doubloons?
doubloons.
Pirate terms.
Oh.
Doubloons.
They're pirate
Okay?
Doubloons. Got it.
Doubloons.
Amanda,
And I
you
could-
get a merman husband.
I can get. No. Mm-mm. There's
No.
two things wrong with that. It'll be fish bottom, people top, and that doesn't work too well for you
Or-
know, the bid
You
department.
fish top.
And the fish top and people bottom, it's not cute.
You don't want to kiss the fish head?
So this is why I'll be able to come back out of the water. There's no way I'm living my life with some merman.
So
Maybe part time. Side thing.
So you would prefer, so Corey, you would prefer wings over gills?
For sure. If it's just for my own personal enjoyment, I would love to have gills and to repeat the other abilities is withstand any pressure. And do we say see underwater? Or even if I have to wear goggles, I still think it'd be amazing. If I can withstand
Yes,
the pressure.
We can see underwater. You're perfectly
You're
20/20
essentially
underwater.
just a mer person.
Okay, then again, that would be amazing. I would love that experience. I think it would, there's so little we have explored of our oceans. We know more about our solar system than we do about our own oceans.
100%.
So, like, for the good of society, for humanity, for that reason, in a real life situation, I may choose that, thinking about how much good I could contribute to science. If this is real right now and I'm actually going to get this ability.
There's probably dolphins having council meetings underwater and we just don't even see it.
Listen, fun fact. Dolphins have a more complex social structure and language structure than humans.
Right. Imagine walking in on a dolphin like, oh shit, you guys are organizing something? This is organized crime going on?
And
Dolphins.
different purposes of like different areas have their own different regional languages like us.
Okay, my next question.
I like that.
So again, that's why I would choose the ocean in terms of real life situation to contribute to science. But if it's just for me and what I think would be awesome to have, I'm going to choose flying because I can go anywhere I want, as fast as I want, and I never need to book travel again. I can get to see the world very quickly. I can go to meetings without having to drive places.
Yes. I think wings is great for if you still want to live a normal life.
They really are.
Like, above the surface.
You're going to live under the ocean? You're going to just, like, eat the fish raw now? Like, just
No,
go
I can
hunt
still go to a restaurant and buy things. I would just
Sounds
still
like a pretty normal
travel.
life to me.
Hey, Corey, I'll just meet you in China versus you just, flying
That's
there, us
true.
flying together.
Technically,
But underwater-
we can meet you places where you're flying there, we could swim there.
Yeah, I get that.
You'll just beat me to the top of Everest.
I mean, you're gonna get to mainland China, and then I'm gonna be like in the middle of the country, and then you're gonna have to book a flight like a normal person and meet me there, and I'm gonna be
Right.
waiting forever. Meanwhile, I have already visited the place. I'm not even in China anymore by the time your flight lands.
Not
Because
at
I'm in
all,
another.
because their air traffic control would have shot you down, Corey.
I can fly at any speed. I could
What is
just.
that?
I'll just match.
Unidentified flying object over Beijing. Boom,
I
boom.
can-
Right.
Oh my god.
But we said predators, including hunting.
I will also contribute. I will let scientists study me. And
Wait, no. Are
yeah,
you selling your body to science? You're alive still.
I will do the research myself if I have to. I want to know how this flight works.
Okay. All right.
So I got a new question.
Also, I'll just put on a spacesuit. Now I can fly to other planets.
Alright.
Don't even tell me that
I like
you would not
that.
choose
no,
that now.
that's a good. That's I.
I put
I
on a
like
spacesuit.
that.
I got oxygen tank. I could fly as fast as I want.
But
So
how many oxygen tanks do you have?
I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, as much as I can carry. Regardless, if I only have 5 minutes, I can still fly to. I could get to. How long does it take light to go from? Let's say like. How far away is Mars? It's like 20 minutes. So if I have at least
Mars is 20 minutes away.
by
For him, it is.
by light speed, yes. I think it's about 20 minutes.
But
Maybe
how do you
23
travel at the
minutes.
speed of light?
What? She said I could go as fast as I want.
Yeah, but he forgot that he
you
still
can
has to
go
breathe.
as fast as.
What do you mean?
How do you
run.
breathe between?
I have
different
a
neurons?
spaceship or
She
a
said
spacesuit.
You can go as
See,
fast
will your
as you run,
spacesuit
Corey.
withstand the friction of the speed of your
There's
flight
no
in 20
friction in
minutes?
space.
There is between here and space.
Well, I don't have to go light speed from here up into the to space.
So you're gonna go through the atmosphere with your.
I'm gonna fly. Yeah, I can fly around at any speed I want. So I'm gonna fly out of the atmosphere, and then I'm gonna zip to Mars
She said you
with
can.
my spacesuit, and then I'm gonna walk around and enjoy the red planet. I'm gonna go say hi to the Perseverance rover that landed on the 18th, and then I'm gonna come home. If the NASA wanted me to bring things back and forth to the planets, we could study the whole solar system. I take it back. Real life situation, I could do far more for science if I can fly, because that would get me to all these new places in space that we just don't know about. And I'm complete. Next question.
Steve has a question.
What?
Steve has a question for us.
This sparked another thought in my head.
If out of anything out there, if you had a choice to pick a combo of 2 or 3 superpowers, what would they be out of anything?
What about what superheroes? Like, if you had to pick one superhero that you
Phoenix?
You mean
Jean Grey. Isn't she like one of the most strongest superheroes?
Oh, Phoenix?
She is not the strongest. And
She's one of them.
It depends on how you look at
Phoenix
it.
Force.
Yeah, it depends.
Because
But
there's
so Phoenix Force does not count because that's not a superhero.
right. The
But Jean Grey is.
Phoenix.
Yes,
Well,
but
Phoenix
she's
Force
not
is an
talking about-
entity,
Yeah.
not necessarily Jean Grey. Jean Grey.
Well, that's why I said Jean Grey.
So Jean Grey has.
Look on his face when he said that.
She's telepathic and also it has telekinesis.
But she can also harness the Phoenix Force, no?
No, that's not how.
No.
It works.
Anyone
I don't know how it
can
works. I'm
harness
not.
the
You guys
We're
know
not
about more
specific-
about superheroes than
we're
me.
not- We're not talking about the Phoenix.
Yeah.
I'm talking about in general.
Because the Phoenix Force, they're actually doing a new comic line. I don't know if I may have told you this. They're doing a new comic line of the Phoenix Force choosing a new host with the Avengers.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really cool. I have to see that one. So the Phoenix Force is just a alien entity that
I'm not
embodies.
talking about like you wanting to be like the strongest or anything like that. But what powers do you think would be the coolest?
The ones that made me the strongest.
Well, strong is relative. What do you consider strong?
I agree. I was just saying, I don't think those are distinct.
I would
And you would have to
probably
be like a
say
specific superhero?
maybe
I mean, if you have other options.
Scarlet Witch.
That's what I would put. Probably.
Why?
Yeah. if you
Why?
want one.
She has.
Let's look up
actually-
like what are the coolest superheroes.
There are a lot of really cool superheroes. A lot.
Let's see what we
A
got
lot,
here.
a lot.
I
Mostly
probably my
Marvel.
first thought was be Superman.
That's stupid. He has gay powers.
Wow.
I don't know. Yes.
Is there a specific superpower you would want?
Superman has a bunch of powers but always dies. I don't get it.
If you actually existed as Superman, I don't feel like you would. I feel like you wouldn't die.
Well, this is the same reason why I think Batman's the worst. It makes no sense as
Because in real life, yeah, you want to be Superman, not Batman.
Okay, but is there a superpower that you would want?
Yeah, everything that Superman has.
Just if you had to pick one super.
One superpower.
Scarlet Witch could like tear through Superman though.
She doesn't have a kryptonite weakness.
What is the one superpower from Scarlet Witch? How would you telekinesis? Is that what you?
Well, she
Can you
has
move your-
telekinesis. She has her and Doctor Strange are like magic superpowers, but also they both their magic literally can alter reality in like so many different like powerful ways. And
Yeah, wait, I'm surprised that you didn't pick Doctor Strange.
I mean, it would be amazing to have Doctor Strange's abilities, but Superman, can he just like zip through space flying at like however
Yeah, they can
fast and
freeze
is basically
time.
invisible
no,
or invincible? I mean,
they can freeze time and
Can
like
you-
destroy Superman. Like they are about.
I'm
they
not-
are not in the bounds and realm. They can like move and like alter things outside of the realms of time and space.
who are you referring to?
Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch.
Yes, but this makes me want to watch WandaVision. But side thought, that was a squirrel thought. I feel like,
Here, fight me as Superman. I'll fight you as Scarlet Witch.
well, but that's the thing. See, now you're asking if there was another really strong superhero that
No,
also exists that
let's
wanted
play
to
this
kill
out.
you, who would you want to be to fight them is a different question than who would you just want to be in the
Yeah.
world right now, like as the world exists, who would you just want to be? Because I don't need to be the one that has to fight the thing that's also really powerful trying to kill me that can stop time. I'm going to pick the thing that can stop time because you're guaranteed to win every time.
Absolutely. All right, cool.
No
so
pun
you'll
intended.
be Superman. I'll be Scarlet Witch.
Oh my god.
I would be a villain. I'd fuck up everything.
Oh my god.
All right, note to self: don't give Lavender any superhero powers.
Sorry, Secret Awakening. Turns out,
And spoiler alert: Lavender destroys us all.
no.
Oh wait, actually, I'll probably have a Bitmoji for that.
But like Scarlet Witch is so powerful, like she can tear apart the world and put it back together. Boom.
Alright.
Yeah, so I probably would pick. No, Alexa,
Stop.
you're not invited to this gathering right now. Alexa just likes to insert herself into conversations where she's not invited.
She wants to be a superhero too.
Okay. Next question. Would you rather be locked in an amusement park or a library overnight? For one night.
Okay, let me ask a clarifying question. Do I have permission to be there, or am I like? Okay, let's the world.
I would choose amusement park.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna choose amusement park. I have access to a library every day
Is
called.
there somebody there running the rides and stuff?
No, nobody's.
I don't care if nothing's being ran or not.
Yeah, but there's.
There is no
What are you gonna do?
way.
Just go in there and eat the cotton candy?
Yeah, but like the library too.
Well, I can make my own cotton candy though. But there's no food inside of the library.
Here's the thing. This question matters a lot to me. If it's like
You have a test
I got
the next
trapped
day.
there in our society today, right? If I get locked in an amusement, like let's say Disney World closes and I'm still inside, the whole time I'd be thinking, shoot, they're gonna arrest me. Like, how do I get out of this place and tell them I was locked in here? That's what's going through my mind. Unless you're telling me, like, it's like a last man on earth kind of situation. You have to spend one night somewhere. Which would you rather spend the night? And there's no rules. Amusement park all the way, because I'm gonna eat all the food. I'm gonna go
but even if you get arrested,
But there's a difference between trespassing and robbery.
but you're
Like
there
you,
overnight.
yeah,
Let's
you're
say-
gonna start stealing all the products from the
Got locked
stores. You're gonna vandalize the control rooms and all the things. You're going to jail versus okay, you're trespassing, and we see that, this is like a manslaughter versus murder kind of situation. You got locked in and then you did the right thing, or you got locked in and then you're just like, I own the place. I'm gonna intentionally now do everything I want, and I'm gonna mess with the ride controls. I'm gonna steal whatever products from the stores, eat the food.
You have to be a freaking heathen inside the amusement park.
You take one thing. If you're calling that heathenism, stealing, then sure, heathenism. That's what I'm saying. If you're saying you want to steal, then yes, you are.
And we're trapped overnight in one of the two places.
Right, but that's what
Or
I'm
we're
saying.
locked in overnight.
If it's the world as it exists, I'd much rather be in a library, because again, I'm picturing go back to Disney World. If you're locked in the park, all the doors to the stores are going to be locked. It's not like I can go inside anywhere. I'm going to be stuck outside. Maybe it's a little chilly.
I mean,
Maybe I have no food. I can't do any of the rides. I'm just literally outside. I'm homeless.
I don't think they're gonna punish you if you got locked inside of an amusement park. That one, first of all,
Hold on.
their
Stop
staff
this
should have checked.
hypothetical debate. I'll just
So we're not going to answer any more questions then?
It's like picture last man after Earth scenario.
That's what I was. It's the only one that makes sense.
It's not permanent, so it's
Yeah.
like more than one.
That's the
Yeah,
only
it's just one
scenario
night.
that makes sense. But it's. You're going to turn that off?
Yes.
Just hear myself talking.
What
You
if
s-
you're like in the library with the most books in the world,
What do you mean?
gain any knowledge?
Overnight?
What?
No, I'm not reading books.
But Corey likes knowledge and reading.
I like knowledge, but again, I have access to knowledge. Why do I still hear
If I
myself?
got trapped overnight,
Turn
I'm
that
gonna
off.
find a spot to go lay down and go sleep. I'm gonna wake up the next day and go, well, at least I got to sleep in an amusement park. Versus on some dusty ass books.
If there's no rules, I'm taking the amusement park. If it's like society as it exists right now, I'm taking the library because it's going to be warmer, cozier. It's not like I'm actually going to read the books. I'm trapped in a library for one night.
But I think even if as societies exist, Like, the worst that's gonna happen is I wake up the next morning and say, hey, you guys locked me inside of an amusement park. Where the fuck was your staff at to come check and see
Yeah.
that people are out of the park?
Good luck arguing that in court. That
I couldn't get out.
Okay.
huh?
Okay.
I
Would
think-
you rather be stuck on a broken ski lift or in a broken elevator?
Ski lift.
Ski lift, yeah.
How long? How long are we stuck?
6 days.
Whoa.
You
Whoa.
run out of air inside that elevator.
Ah.
The elevator door is slightly cracked open, so you have
Oh,
some air.
so you got the little breathing hole.
I'm probably gonna pick the elevator just because I would attempt to escape. Whereas a ski lift, you're not getting down. There's no, you're
Right,
just
we
stuck
didn't
there.
say that ski lift.
No, hold
was
on. You
up in
can't
the air.
escape either.
The
And
ski lift just could be like
no,
right at
ski
the
lift's
beginning.
In the air. Ski lift's in the air. Elevator's slightly got a little crack in it. You're not escaping from either one. Where would you rather be trapped?
Ski lift.
Oh my god, but you get sunburned to a crisp.
Yeah, we need.
I don't get sunburned.
I would need some more information about this one.
Oh, wait a second.
Are there
That's
other
right, good
people
point.
watching me?
Elevator. You just lay there sleeping till it's time. Till you get to
Yeah,
sleep.
I'm gonna pick elevator for sure.
You could have a 6-day meditation, bro.
I mean, the other thing that we haven't talked about is like going to the bathroom. Ski lift, I feel exposed. Everyone's like probably down below being like, "Hi, mister, you're stuck up there." And then I'm going to have to like pee or maybe worse over the edge. And
Where
they're
are you
just
gonna
watching it
go
happen.
then
In an elevator? I mean,
so then you're gonna have to sit in your own piss and shit.
I mean,
I'd rather, hey, look, it's down at the bottom. It's not where I have to sit.
she
there
said the
and
door was cracked at the elevator. So,
It is, but you gonna do it down the shaft?
But how are you gonna poop out of the crack? You can pee out of it, but like.
I don't know. I just think I feel a lot safer on an elevator stuck, and
Mm.
I could lay down, stretch my legs, do some
I do
yoga.
like that part, the being able to like stretch and like move, like physical. But
I
I
don't
don't
like.
know. I've seen some small elevators in my lifetime.
Yeah, I mean some are smaller, but it's gonna be bigger than a ski lift where I'm just locked in and my like legs are dangling.
is it
I mean,
crazy
well,
though that I picture a tower? of
if it's
terror?
one of those big ski lifts that it's
Like a car.
like there's a name for them. I can't think of what it is, but
Yeah, I know.
the sky trams. type
yeah,
thing?
I forget what they're
Or is that
called.
something different?
I feel like
Ski
that's what it's called,
lift.
but I wouldn't know.
Car. Maybe it's not the gondola lift.
Oh, okay. Gondolas. Yeah, gondolas.
If it's one of those, then I'd probably pick that because at least I have a nice view. I'd be outside. I have some enclosed space. I got some privacy. It's basically like an elevator with a view. But if we're talking just a normal ski lift where my feet are dangling, I'm gonna pick the elevator. We almost got stuck in an actual ski lift at Disney World the day that they opened.
No,
We were a few hours. Did we get stuck?
We were several hours.
Yeah, we were within a few hours. We rode it, and then a few hours later, what's it called again?
I don't know.
Skyliner at Disney World.
Disney.
The day that they launched it, I think, or within a few days of them turning it on for the first time, we rode it, and that night, a few hours later after we rode it, people got stuck for many hours to the point where, like,
We saw them not moving.
yeah, we actually saw it stuck.
And I
Like,
was
we were
what
still
is
there.
special
We could have easily been on it. And the firefighters had to come and get people out. They all got, Disney vouchers and different things and were
Well, for a
rewarded.
Disney voucher, I get stuck.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I thought it would have been cool to have been one of the people stuck. It would have been uncomfortable. I would have been miserable while I was in it for several hours. No bathroom, no anything. Oh, what is happening here? But, it'd be a cool experience to share with people. It's one of those, like, you don't want to go through something traumatic for the story, but something like that's like, you know, more almost like an adventure.
How long were they stuck for?
At least a few hours.
Oh.
I mean, it might have been something like 6 hours or something absurd.
God, that's an
Yeah.
ungodly amount.
Yeah, it was a long time. It wasn't just like 30 minutes or an hour. It was at least 2. I think it was like 6. I don't remember.
Somebody had to go to the bathroom.
Oh yeah, I mean,
6 hours. Probably pooped their pants. Oh my god.
Still worth a Disney voucher?
Yeah, for that Disney voucher, I would absolutely poop my pants. You know how much Disney costs?
No, I'm me was someone who poops their pants.
Huh?
What if you didn't, but the other person next to you pooped their pants? Was that still worth it?
Yeah, we have to take one for the team. I would, bless you, I would even argue, like, leave me the whole hookup, like, a week's, stay in one of the Disney hotels, plus parks. I want up close and front parking. And give me at least, like, a good, like, free restaurant voucher for each night, That's a good deal, right? For each hour that I stayed up there, yeah, I deserve that. Claiming my worth.
These are good questions, man.
Hey, thanks.
That is. Alright, it is 8:11, so we're past the 8 o'clock mark. And
we did start a few minutes late, so I
we
think
did start a little later.
getting our technology all sorted. We did much better with technology tonight. I think we got some of the kinks worked out. It's an evolving process. We do this each week. This is like our 3rd week now, I want to say.
This is
3 or 4.
No, we've done this now probably about 5 weeks.
No.
4 or 5 weeks.
No chance.
Okay. Let's go 4.
Okay.
We've done this 4 weeks.
Okay.
And we do this
Every Monday
Monday.
evening.
Yes.
now from 6 to 8 p.m. For those who are following on
Ish.
Twitch.
6 to 8-ish.
8-ish. Depending when we start. If you're following our Twitch is going to be going back on live on Fridays. So be sure to also check out Corvander's Grill on Facebook. Make sure you like that. We are streaming in all places now. YouTube, Instagram,
I don't
Facebook.
think Instagram,
I
but
lie.
we have an Instagram. We haven't started posting. You're welcome to follow us there.
We're also live on YouTube and Twitch right now too, right?
I
Did we
think
check
so.
to see if it's going live on all those?
Yes.
We did?
And it is? YouTube? Did you check
you?
you?
We should check that.
I'm on Twitch.
We're gonna be going live now on YouTube. Oh my God, we should probably have a YouTube open and Twitch, in case people were commenting.
I had Twitch open the whole time.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
I can actually, I think that my software here shows me.
Who's jumping in and all?
Oh wow, Belen.
Where is Belen? Hi, Belen.
I didn't even see your comment till just now.
Wow.
Well, I am such a slacker. Belen says she would choose the elevator.
Oh my God. Hi, Belen. Congratulations. Also, I love you.
Do you want a last question?
Yeah,
When
we'll
we wrap up?
do a last question.
Okay.
But yeah, for everyone who's watching, like Corvander's Grill on Facebook for sure, and support our Patreon, corvandersgrill.com or patreon.com/Corvan or /Corvanders.
I think it's Corvanders, but I want to switch it.
Okay, just go to corvandersgrill.com
Yes.
and support our Patreon. And we have a last question for the night.
Alright. Would you rather be able to talk to animals?
Done.
or-
That one.
Right, I was like,
I don't think God has to say.
Or speak all foreign languages?
animals.
Oh, yeah, animals for sure.
Yeah,
Animals.
I feel like
One's got things to say.
this is my villainy. I feel like
Animals.
me and animals can destroy the whole world.
Oh my God.
But why is that the focus?
Because
Okay.
I'm gonna take over the world with animals,
Hold on,
and then
So
it'll
would
be
you
just
rather-
me and animals? Maybe I will have a better society with just me and animals.
I feel like the good you could do for science, once again, if I could go to every zoo and just tell them what's wrong with the animal. Oh, this animal's crying because it has a pain in its left abdomen.
Or maybe they're
Now-
pissed because they're behind bars in a cage.
That's not how zoos necessarily work.
I don't know. You think they're happy?
Like you could
Probably so.
understand
I mean-
animals, or you could also communicate back to them.
Communicate to them.
Oh,
You can
yeah.
you can speak animal basically, or versus speak
You're
all
Dr.
four
Dolittle.
languages.
All foreign.
I would, yeah. I mean, as useful as the foreign language thing would be for like making money, for travel, I could go like
I
start
would
business
talk
in
to
China easily. But animals, I mean,
I would travel the world talking to animals.
This
Not
is-
I could solve so many
Bugs?
problems in the world. Oh yeah, does this include bugs?
Does this include bugs?
See what they have.
Sure.
Okay.
When-
Is it
when
all-
squirrels come down from
okay.
the tree? I'll be like, "Hey man, what's up?"
Yeah, it would be amazing.
But not like
With squirrels.
microscopic like organism
No.
type things.
What do you mean?
Okay.
But
Actually,
you can
I'm
ask
gonna
them
go
what
out on
life
a
is
limb
like.
and say bugs might not even count.
Okay. All right.
Well, hold on. Are you
Because-
talking about the animal kingdom or no? No.
I wouldn't talk. Yeah, I get it. But I would still want to include bugs too, because like, let's say,
I don't know.
I want to ask the
It may get a
bumblebees,
little
like,
loud.
hey, why are you all not doing as good as you used to do? Are we messing you up over here? What's the deal?
I don't
Maybe
That's a
we
big
can get that
concern.
from another animal. Maybe another animal can tell
It would be
us.
kind of cool to talk to microscopic organisms.
I don't
and be
know.
Like, what's life like in your eyes?
Yeah, I mean,
But-
I would
I-
love to talk to animals.
I
That would be
think if
amazing.
we got to hear bugs.
Well, that goes deep.
And
because
considering like how many we may
then
accidentally
you can
step
now
on,
talk
there's a
to
lot
your
of screaming,
microbiome.
and I don't want to hear any screaming bugs.
No, 'cause- but they're not animals.
I think that's
They're
right.
part of
Yeah.
biology.
I think we're gonna realize like, oh my god, I step on so many ants and they all hate me, and they're screaming at me all day long.
And all you hear is the screams of the ants you just murdered.
Yeah, I don't want to live with that.
Yeah, like spraying Raid on a cockroach and it screams when you spray it.
Oh my
That would be awful.
god,
What did you just
Courtney! It's already bad that they hiss.
No, but wait, but you could communicate with them like, hey, this is my house now. You guys gotta go.
Hmm.
I think that the
Listen, a cockroach.
I try that and they don't listen.
That's true.
It's because you don't speak cockroach right now. But with this question, this gives us the power.
Or do you, Lavender?
There's so many other
don't
cool
know.
things you could do.
I feel like cockroaches though would be like so sassy.
Yeah.
Totally.
I would go to all the endangered
What if
species
they
and
weren't? What if they're the exact opposite? What if they're super humble? What if cockroaches are just like, man, these
Look at
humans.
a cockroach.
we're just
Do you
trying to
think
live
that
our
means
life.
humble?
No. No. I was
Yeah, or you know what?
Yeah.
They probably would be just like, listen, bitches, we've been here way longer than you.
Right? They got this exoskeleton type of like personality, like that big ass.
exoskeleton personality.
So a cockroach will look back at you like, hey man, you need to thicker skin, man. You need to toughen up.
Right? See, don't want that. Nope.
Alright. That's it.
Okay,
Say
All
goodbye.
right, that's all the questions for today. That was fun.
that was fun.
This is great. My brain hurts now. All this thinking about things, imagining a new world where I can fly and talk to animals,
That was really.
and where Lavander has
And you're
gills.
also trapped in an elevator.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, come
With
back
Belen.
next week and see how we survive having gills, wings, being trapped in elevators, ski lifts, and talking to animals.
We'll have more questions.
More, yeah. Submit your questions in the comments if you have any questions. And let us know. You can let us know what you would do, or just keep it open. Maybe join us next week. You could share your questions live and tell us what you
Yeah.
would pick and why.
Okay.
And if you leave questions,
Next Monday,
we
6 to
will
8
answer
ish.
any questions that are left next week, or we'll get back to them in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely comment, communicate with us, share things.
Like we're gonna
Oh, yeah.
and
follow us on our Facebook page. Give us a like. Eventually, we're only going to be doing these videos on that page. Right now, we're also posting them to our personal pages just so that you all get to see them if you don't already follow us.
Absolutely. Corey, do you have a cool little hotkey to end our show?
Let's see.
What do we got here?
This was fun.
Super fun times. Yay!
We have to do this.
Oh, what was it?
That was fun. Yay, thanks for the questions to our
Yes.
manager. Thanks to Steve and Stephanie for participating in our questions.
And also baby Troy Lee Minaj, my favorite fashionista, for joining us today. Also in the Zoom, as well as anybody else who
Corey's not.
jumped on.
My mom for letting us know that the audio wasn't coming through. That
Yes.
was
Save of the day. Whew. Thank you.
It'd be almost like you didn't have hearing.
Oh my god, the hearing came back. And yeah, so we will see you all next week. We love you guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Now I just have to figure